Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up at frenchiestamps.com. Today it's all about the flowering tulips, but the stamp set. And so the stamp, and it's the die that match that, but we get also what I call the loose die to do like 3D without the stamping. I've been stamping quite a bit today. That's going to be for another day. So really today it's about the stamp matching with the bowl dies. I mean bowl because it's one big dies, okay? While the other one are all like intricate and so on. I will have another video about this, but like I said, today it's about the stamp and the outline die. Put it that way. So I got a template here. It's going to be posted on my blog. So I got like number 1. So this is, it's all with only one ink. I figure we're going to do the simple one with one ink. This is dark and this is stamp off. And it equal this. This is Island Heather and Daffodil Delight. Now, we got, after you're done stamping that, see, we got the dies that match this. Oh, that one go over here. And this one go over here. Boom. Okay. So that's how it works. Now, the leaves, you can overlap them or do it single. And also that match the small one and then the big one. So this one here for the leaf, you can do both. And I'm going to share, do it single so you get the large and the small, or you can overlap them. So if you overlap them, the large, it's dark, and then the second one, it's stamp off. So let me share how this is stamped, and I'm going to do a quick cards with that. So before we get started, I think this is one of the greatest tips I'm going to share today. You're going to take your stamp set. Oops, my paper's falling off. 1 second. You're going to take your stamp set and you're going to put it on your stamp case. It's not, the stamp case, it's a little bit smaller, not much, but you're going to be able to match it, okay? So you're going to put this one with this, and face it down. So the side that stamp face down. And also for this one, oops, I still didn't wash it good, right? I've been playing with that all day. And then you're going to put it there, and there. So here's my best tip I can share. Take a Sharpie marker. The one to the left, it's the dark. The one to the right, it's the light. Right, light, left, dark. So what I done here, I put this one, whatever you want to mark it. I put 1 over here, dark and light. Number 2, dark. Number 2, light. Number 3, dark. Number 3, light. So that way, next time that I'm going to use the stamp set, I know which one to do. You can mix color. Let's say you can do real red and maybe pumpkin pie. Maybe that would do something good. Or pumpkin pie and crushed curry. I bet that would do a nice tulips. And then for the leaves, I know the bigger one, the large one, it's the dark, and the small one, it's the light. But you know what? When they're not on side by side, I don't know. So I'm going to put dark on this one. So again, the left, it's dark. The right, it's light. So then I know. So we can overlap those one, or you can use it single. So let me share how I stamp that. Let me gather a scrap paper here. And I had started and it was wrong, so don't pay attention to that. So I'm going to go ahead and do what I call the number 2, okay? So they're all done the same, so it doesn't matter if I go number 2, 3, it's stamped the same. So I'm going to go ahead, and this is Poppy Parade. So I like to start with the dark. It's no right and wrong. You can start with the light maybe if you want. I like to start with the dark. So I'm going to go ahead, stamp direct. Now I'm going to take the other one that say light. I'm going to stamp that off, and I'm going to come right here and stamp it. Boom. See how lovely it is? Great match. So that's how I done all of them. So now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to take this. It's kind of a Z-fold. It's 11 by 4 1/4, score at 5 1/2 and 2 3/4. I will have all measurement on my blog. Now we're going to open this, and inside here we're going to stamp the big one, like the tulip. I see we look from the top. So this one here, the one at the top, and I need more blocks, right? I knew that would be. Oh, I get more over here. Whoops, I'm sorry here. Okay, and another reason why I like to put my number, I put them all at the bottom. So when I come to stamp, I know this go straight up this way, so it's easier to align. So I'm going to go ahead, stamp this right here, lift this up. Now I'm going to come with the other one, and this is the light. Again, 3 it's at the bottom. Now I'm going to stamp that off. And then I'm going to go on top of this one. So you see how simple it is to match when you get your number at the bottom too. It tells you that's the bottom. You don't have to twist and so on. Now we got the little seed pod. That it's the little one right here. I put number 3 because I think it'd go better with that. So I'm going to take the seed pod. Now I'm going to use, I like to use soft suede. It's no right and wrong which color you're going to take the seed pod, okay? Now we're going to take this, put this in the center, boom. Now we're going to put the stem. I use Old Olive, that's the one I get, really any green. I bet, oh, so many green would go good with this. Oops. So I'm going to go ahead. So for the stem, you see it's kind of rounded at the top. You get the loose, it's kind of two little one. That's the bottom. The one that it's rounded at the top, that is the top, okay? So I'm going to take this and touch your tulip. So the tulip, it's not falling out, okay? Now I'm going to take the stem, and I'm going to do both ways. So here is the large, so that would be in the dark. So I'm going to stamp right here. Now I'm going to take the smaller one, and I'm going to, I want to make sure I have it on the right way. I'm going to stamp it on the right here direct. Now I'm going to lift this up, and I'm going to stamp it back there so it's fill out. And I don't like this there, so what I'm going to do, because I didn't touch it, I'm going to go back and see I just touched the point there so it's attached to the stem. That is it. Now for my greeting, I'm going to be honest with you, what sold me on this stamp set was not the tulip. It is this greeting. You are so thoughtful. Thank you. You are so thoughtful. It's the way that it is done in a circle. I absolutely love this. So this one, it's with Poppy Parade. So I'm going to keep this Poppy Parade. We're going to stamp that right here. Now, are you ready to learn something, a border that I wanted something. So see, we're going to glue this right there. And I wanted something on that edge, and I didn't want to look for another stamp set. I wanted to see what else could I do with the tulip that it's not tulip. So I came with the border with the tulip. So let me share how this is done. Okay, let's open this up. Okay, I need scrappy paper here. So what I done, I took the medium one, the number one. And number one or number... I'm going to take number one here, this one. Going to take this. Now I need, running out of blocks here. Here we go. And we just need to, oops, just ink the tip there. So it doesn't matter if you ink it all, but what we're going to do, it's come just barely touch. And you see where the opening, go back in there. Now go there, go back where the opening. So you overlap them. It makes the nicest little like kind of scallop border. I don't know. I thought it makes such a cute little thing. And you don't need another stamp set. See? Is that cool? I think it is. Maybe it's just me. Now I pre-cut, so to speed up the process here, I used the layering circle. I did stamp my tulip. Okay, like I said, the dark, this is all in the poppies, and I did my stem. And you see how my stem overlap. That is normal, because if you get a bouquet of tulip, they won't be all side by side, except if they're in the field. But me, I wanted like a cluster of tulip, like in a bouquet. So I overlap my stem. That is perfectly normal. I took the circle. I would have all the sides on my blog. Now I use the Poppy Parade for this scallop. That's all the layering circle. We're going to attach this together. And then this one, we're going to put the loose one at the top on one. So you just want glue on the left side here. I'm looking at my hand now, they're full of ink. I'm just laughing. Now fold this, and then you're going to put this about in the center. That's it. Okay, keep that there, hold that there so it bond good. Now, I did the same. Like I said, we got the dies that match. So I did the loose one. Remember, you got all those one. It's all like those. See how I put the pop up here. And you can pop up the leaves too, okay? So I already stamped that and cut that to speed up the process. And I did two of, I call that the small, and then this is the medium. Inside I call that the large, or the look over, the bird view. So now we're going to take this one and put a dimensional. I don't know if I want dimensional on the one on the side. I don't know if I want to pop those one or just the one in the center. And even if we overlap, you see the one in the back, that's okay. It's give it even a more 3D dimension. Okay, here is one, and you know what? I'm keeping just one. I know I get the work done, but I think just the one in the center look more towards me, and the one in the back, so give more a 3D dimension. And voila. So it stand up very nicely. And this one here, I did it in Calypso Corral. And oh, I should have shown you, this was the tulip paper. It's the one that all different colors. And I absolutely love the checkers and the green there, so that's what I use. I use not the print of the tulip, but the back of it. I will have all supplies on my blog, and the measurement also. Voila. And you will have access to this also. I will have the picture of this, so you can see, you know, the number one. All in the center, it's the stamp off. Notice that here I didn't clean my stamp good. I said, oops, dirty stamp. Kept it going. You have to keep it. I didn't want to start over, right? So it's just show I'm not perfect with stamping. You go with the flow, my friend. And then here, I did the two color there. I didn't do both row like the other one because I wanted to keep the place for my leaves. So you get the basic of the tulip stamps right here. So you can do it stamp directly, or also you can stamp and die cut. So if you don't have a die cut machine, it's okay. You still can use this stamp. Very lovely. Get nice greeting. So see this one here, well, I did for the circle, but you could put a square, cut out square layer, right? it's no die cut of the tulip here. So you still can use the stamp set without the die cut. Stay tuned. I will share all the basic of the what I call the 3D tulip with those dies here. So till next time, happy stamping, my friend. Bye-bye for now.